Hey everyone, I'm the Real Eveb, and you're watching the A20 Guardian 100 game analysis. This is episode 36. Let's get started. Starting with the Tourmaline today, as usual, going up the Spire so we can't socket it like I would usually like to do. Although we can, it seems like we can avoid taking an early elite in order to do so. And that pathing is not so bad, it seems. Let's see what our options are. Oh yeah. So, spoiler alert, we died in Act 1 in the previous episode. But if you haven't seen it yet, go and watch it, because I run back the seed and try it again. Just to play through the seed and actually have fun with it. So no boss swap today, that may be a little bit concerning. But now we can make use of the bronze gear, I suppose. Maybe. Hexaghost is our boss. I'm pretty much always taking this, because Guardian is weak in the early game, and this will allow us to save a lot of HP, no matter which route we go. In terms of elites, if we want to take a 3 elite route, this one has 1 campfire. I guess every 3 elite route has 1 campfire if we decide to do it that way. Also, there are 0 elite snipe paths, so that's not even a consideration here. I don't think this right-hand path is very good. Going for the 3 elites on the right path. There's just a lot of fights, and the campfire's here. This left path, I can go to either one of these elites. If I feel confident enough to take this one, I can go there for an early green key. Go up through here. We get a rest site and a later shop before going up here. So I think we very much, start here. We could start here because this is technically better, but we're not going to take this question mark. We want at least 4 fights, and if we're going to the Super Elite, we want the 4 fights before this question mark. So here we go. Interesting. Very early gems. Aquamarine, Amethyst, Roll Attack. Amethyst works really well in the Twin Slam. Alongside the Thorns, actually. Because you want to use it on the turn you're getting attacked, but you also don't want to be getting attacked for very much, so Amethyst helps with that. Aquamarine is pretty mediocre here, and of course Roll Attack is the kind of card that we need in the early game. Although on 3 energy, it's a little bit awkward to use. It'll be definitely good enough for the first half of the act, but we might start to feel the effects late in the act, or maybe even at the boss. I really do want to greed this Amethyst if I can. But if I want to go for the Super Elite, I'm not going to be able to socket it until here. So maybe it's just better to try and take on these early elites and get stronger rather than put all of my eggs into this basket. I want to take the Roll Attack. Amethyst, I think, is my favorite gem. Although Quartz and Citrine are also very high. Well, this is nice for Hexaghost, so I think I'm going to take that. Despite it being an awkward 2 cost, 2 strength power. I think this still has merit on Guardian specifically. Lower amounts of strength are better than usual because Guardian can play fights slower. Meanwhile, Ironclad needs higher values and has them in order to keep up. Armor Protocol and Crystal Ray are not good enough here. We are going to need some other front-loaded card from this, unless the card we get from this is very strong. Resilient Plate, Piercing Hide, Aquamarine. I am definitely tempted to take the Piercing Hide here, but the Resilient Plate's also really good in the long run as a Brace 8 card. That being said, since we have Roll Attack and Curl Up already, we don't need Brace 8 to go into defensive. We can just take the Piercing Hide. There's also the idea that if we fight Gremlin Knob, We can play this or curl up on turn 2. Oh wait, that only applies to if curl up is the only brace source. I was thinking about taking more damage from Gremlin Knob to hit defensive mode, but it doesn't work like that. Another card, like this has more immediate value than Amethyst does, but it's also like only good for the brace 8. Oh, we also have this, so it wouldn't even be good against Knob's debuffs. That being said, I need to avoid doing this like I did against that one Snecko fight a few episodes ago. I'm going to take the Piercing Hide. It hurts to pass up Amethyst and Resilient Plate. Those are both very strong cards, but early game survival is king. Alright, I'm going to do this and hope this hits Ore Block. Darn. Alright. Well, it's not like putting the strike in there is worthless. Stormling is going to be a really bad draw until we can get to a campfire. If we go into defensive now, we have 15 block. This is 22, goes down to 35. So we could split if we wanted. And then next turn have a bunch of block. We'd be splitting at 29, which is not a very favorable number. Oh, if we go into defensive mode now, then it takes damage from Thorns, and then we split next turn without having to worry about anything. Hopefully we get a good enough draw for it, though. If we get a bad draw, then it's not going to matter. Alright, here we go. An extra 2 Thorns to boot. Oh, right. We have the extra 10 block from our starting relic, so we don't actually take damage there. And we redrew roll attack. Awesome. Not so awesome. You know, in theory, I could actually use this Ancient Potion to keep the 4 Thorns in another fight. Oh gosh. This actually puts me in defensive again. Okay. So, not all is lost. Alright, well that was a fight. Pre-program Armored Protocol Orb Support. Not a fan of these 2 cards. I think we take the pre-program here pretty easily. I think the Tourmaline's still going to go into our Twin Slam over pre-program. Although it could also go in the Piercing Hide for even more Thorn stacking. We could even maybe use it to keep 6 permanent Thorns. I don't know if we beat Super Knob. Knob with max HP would hurt a lot. I think we end up going to one of these 2 instead. If we take like 12 damage here and then go to this fight, then we're forced to take another fight in another elite. I could see us dying. Might be too ambitious. Yeah, I don't think this deck is quite strong enough. We have only taken 1 damage card. Pretty much, we were pretty much only offered 1 damage card. Then we have setup, block card, and something that will get stronger as the game goes on. Not right now. I could fight Gremlin Gang. I think that would be a mistake, though. Pick of Rhapsody is not very good anyways. Although this event lets you use it right here. And then, of course, we can go to the right and socket all the gems we get. We could also just dig with our claws to get random gems. Didn't realize, but I guess these are parallel in some way. Fighting the gremlins means you lose HP. Digging with claws means you lose HP. We have 1 Tourmaline. We have 4 slots. We have enough to take 3 gems, which is what Pickup Rhapsody would let us take if we fought the Gremlins. Yeah, we don't have the damage to fight the Gremlins here, I don't think. So I think we're going to slowly take the random gem for HP. Emerald. Emerald's interesting. Synergizes with the Piercing Hide we took. Although, not the best gem. It might go in pre-program. I'm going to do it one more time. We got Quartz. Okay, Quartz is going in pre-program for sure. Then I guess we're going to be holding on to... No, we're going to put the Emerald in Twin Slam and upgrade Twin Slam, and then Tourmaline's going in Piercing Hide. And 39 HP is where I'm going to stay for now. We'll get through these. If we don't take very much damage, we'll upgrade here. If we do, we'll rest. Quartz in pre-program is a great combo. Emerald and Twin Slam can get stronger. Tourmaline and Piercing Hide. This upgrades to 20, yeah. So we're getting actually the same damage upgrade here. We get 2 more damage twice versus 4 damage. Also, a nice upside of having a Dexterity gem in Twin Slam is that you can play Twin Slam and then defend, and then you get a very healthy amount of damage and block for the entire turn. Yeah. Also, the pre-program works with the Orb Block, I just realized. Might want to get that upgrade. Depends on what other cards we get. Looks like we're taking 9 here, unless we draw a Defend. Or Piercing Hide, that works too. Orb Block's going in, because it's the next card we draw, that's great. And I guess we do Curl Up so we can go into defensive with Roll Attack. Strike? This enters Bane. That's how it goes. Good timing, I guess, because we're not going to be able to attack next turn. So... want to be ready for whatever damage we take. Also, the thorns were helpful. Very nice. That was a 2 damage fight, I think. Gambo's Brew is also pretty nice. And I would definitely not mind taking a second roll attack, I don't think. Extra Brace. Big damage card. And we need a big damage card. Actually, Crystal Ray's already starting to rival it. We have 3 gems, which means it's doing 16 damage. And if the trend continues, it could get even stronger. Of course, the main argument against is that Roll Attack also has a socket and braces for 8. So that's a pretty solid card for the time being. We can always find Crystal Ray later, and we can always find Roll Attack later. I think that means that we take Roll Attack though. If we're leaning into some kind of big damage carry card like Crystal Ray, we'll know later in the run that we'll do that whenever we get more gem slots. Because otherwise we're just going to have the 5 and it's only going to do 20 damage, which is respectable, but not great for the long term. Is there any argument for charge up? I don't think going into more elites there is, so Roll Attack. Alright, please give me Orb Walk. That's not Orb Walk. I don't know what we're drawing next turn in our 5th card, and I guess our 4th card since we were putting something into stasis. But what I do know is that we do not have enough damage in these 2 turns in order to kill one of them. Unless I use the Gambler's Brew right now, I suppose. Yeah, I could put the strike into stasis and then discard 3, strike, defend, defend. Then play Twin Slam, Piercing Hide. Yeah, we'll go with that. I guess we'll get rid of 2 instead, because we drew 1. Maybe we didn't have to use Gambler's Brew there. I could have just drawn the Twin Slam. If I had put the if I put the defend into stasis. Yeah, because now we can't even do enough damage to kill this. You can only do 22. I guess this is fine, because we go into defensive mode with 20 block. Thanks to our starting relic. Also, I'm going to do that. We have 2 strength. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill stuff in time. This is 8. This is 18, 26, 52. Plus 9 is 61. We'll do 52 divided by about 3.4 turns. So that's about 15 damage a turn. So that means on average we kill this in 2 turns. I don't think we can do it any faster than that. This is 26, like I said. So even if we do Twin Slam here for 9, 26 would not be enough to kill this. Oh, but the strike is coming out. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I've explained this once before, but the way I determine which sentry to kill is I sort of average out my damage per turn. And then figure out if I got exactly that average every turn, which one would I kill on? And 15 damage a turn means I kill this in 2 turns with the Twin Slam here. But the average is actually the lower probability to happen. The probability of you getting it 1 turn earlier plus the probability of 1 turn later is higher most of the time. So we want to go for this sentry because we have a chance of killing it next turn and 3 turns from now. And if we whiff on this one, we're not doing very good. Because we will be taking 10 damage from... Well, we'll be taking 10 damage, and we want to kill it on turn or attack. That's kind of the logic there. Yeah, take a look at this turn. 8 damage here. We did 9 last turn. 8 here would be 17. We'd have to do 20 next turn. And the only way we'd be able to do that is if we draw roll, attack, and strike, specifically. The odds of that are very low. So we're going for 2 turns from now. Yeah, unless we have the ability to draw a roll attack here, we would not have been able to kill. We do not have the ability to draw a roll attack here. But I do want to draw it next turn, right? Yeah. So I want to guarantee that we draw it. So I guess I'll put a Dazed in. Oh, wait. I forgot that we also draw a card. That also messes with it. I guess we could have put it into stasis. Hold on. Now we're drawing both. It's fine. And we're going into defensive for next turn. Just so we don't take damage. Get that in for 2 turns from now. We're gonna... I guess I should have done that one. I was thinking about the Thorns damage, but I would have gotten the Thorns damage anyway. I guess 15... Yeah, we get the kill. Okay. So that worked out pretty much exactly as I thought it would. A 3rd roll attack. A Gem Finder. Early Gem Finder strats strike again. We have 3 slots that would very much like Aquamarines. So I'm not opposed to doing this. It would be a little awkward with the upcoming things, but I don't think it would be a bad idea. I think the Harden would be a bad idea. I think taking a third roll attack is pushing our luck quite a bit. I'm going to take the Gem Finder, and we'll hopefully make it work. Broken Tooth. I will definitely take that. Get us an extra strength once we kill this elite. And like I said, we're going to go to the shop. It's 27 enough to take on this. We have Lagavulin, which was pretty much a free fight, and Gremlin Knob, which we're going to take damage at. Probably. Our potions are also not very good here. Let's see, what would we upgrade? Probably Curl Up, actually. Curl Up's a good upgrade. Gets us into defensive with just that and roll attack rather than needing a third card. It's pretty good. There's also pre-programmed to get orb walking more consistently, but we can just do that at the last campfire if we survive the next fights without taking much damage. I'm actually pretty confident in taking these next couple fights. Curl Up, I think, is the way to go then. What's our next thing? It's this, then the question mark, then we get the elite. That's fine. I'm going to do it. 27's a little bit outside my comfort zone, but I think with the power we're going to get, as well as the potions we have, and the Lee's Waffle I'm about to eat, we'll be okay. There's also a Citrine on sale, there's also a Dark Shackles, and of course a card remove. Wow, Citrine, huh? Citrine is great in all three of the cards that we have sockets open for. I think buying one is a little bit, even for half price, I think it's a little bit out of what we're willing to do. Simply because it's not going to produce as strong of a combo as it usually would. Twin Slam already has a gem in it, so the Citrine would only be making it so that we get 4 temporary decks with some damage. And the roll attacks would cost 1. I guess roll attack costing 1 is really important, but also we're not going to be able to socket it from 2 floors. So I think we pass it. Dark Shackles card remove is also really intriguing. Dark Shackles is generally a very, very powerful card. Single target Piercing Whale. Single target upgraded Piercing Whale. And in Act 1 you can basically negate an entire enemy's attack with it. So long as it's a hallway fight. Dark Shackles card remove is looking really nice. I would probably remove a strike. But of course Lee's Waffle is the safer pick. Would I give up a rest to get a card remove in Dark Shackles? Give up an upgrade to get those. Yes, I think. Especially because there's a chance that we might not need to rest if we're lucky. I'm definitely nervous because I don't know for sure. But I don't think this deck is weak. It just... The problem, I guess, with the deck is that it has 3 energy, and it's not going to work very well against a hallway fight. Especially if it's like Gremlins. I guess we've only taken 2 roll attacks, and that's it. Then we have some gems. We have card manipulation with pre-program, that's actually worth noting. We have defensive mode pretty easily with curl up roll attack. Our potions are not very good, is the only problem, I guess. We could also take Mayhem to be a pseudo energy relic. It's funny. But also takes time to get into play. I'm gonna go with what I think we can get away with. I want to be greedy here. So I'm going to be. We're going to replace the strike with a defensive card. Very strong defensive card. We're going to pay for a heal, and suddenly we're not in trouble anymore. And that was a weak laugh because I was about to cough, jeez. I don't know how it sounds whenever I mute my mic. It might like be complete silence and not just me not talking. If that's been the case, I'm sorry, but I have to do it because no one likes hearing constant coughing. Right. So I think the play here is Gem Finder and then curl up on roll attack. Also, should consider using the power potion. Mostly because it's not going to be very useful in the next fight, and we might get a potion between now and Hexaghost. I think with how long Hexaghost takes, Power Potion is a lot better there than usual. Even in its really inconsistent and weak state on Guardian. But I'm going to use it now. Okay, Floating Orbs is interesting. Armored Protocol is also interesting. It guarantees that we go into defensive, but then again, so does roll attack. Oh, but I don't want to use roll attack to wake up. I also don't need the block from Armored Protocol. I'm going to choose the extra damage here. I think that's going to be very helpful. And since using Orb Slam won't wake up Laga, I have no problem playing it immediately. Ooh, pre-program coming at the wrong time. Or Orb Walk coming at the wrong time. I wanted to put it Orb Walk into stasis with pre-program. Sad. But that's okay. I'm going to put this into stasis and play the Orb Walk here. Do this first, I guess. So I'm going to grab 3 more brace, just for the possibility that we go into defensive again. Now the problem is we can't play this roll attack because we won't have defensive mode by the turn after this turn. Right? We gain 8 brace, we go down to 27. This gives us another 8 down to 19. Maybe we do have to. We have enough defensive cards that maybe it's just okay. I guess that means the curl up upgrade was a mistake, huh? Didn't think about that possibility. Very strange. Oh, we get to play roll attack again? Okay. It's a lot of damage. Curl up plus would put us back into defensive mode, which we pretty much need. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, this is 24, we can't kill there. Okay, 0 damage like a fight. It's always what you want to aim for on Guardian. Manipulate your brace so that you win without taking damage. Also got our common gem. There's no Tourmaline. No Aquamarine. Sad. Well. Future plans. Wait, that's perfect. I think even with pre-program and curl up plus, we still definitely have enough room to take this future plans. Polybeam is interesting, but not necessary. I think future plans is going to give us a lot of extra benefit. Stasis is just so strong if you can use it consistently. And am I sure I don't want one of these? The only thing that fits in these are wards, so yeah. Unfortunately, we missed the 3 and 4. Maybe we get it here, though. Maybe we get robbed. Who knows? Anything could happen. Future plans, actually? over the Twin Slam. You take 1 damage if I do that. Boss Potion will be really good for Hexaghost, actually. How do I block next turn? Roll attack, curl up, piercing height, defend. Dark Shackles. Guess it's not too bad. We also have 1 strength for killing Lagavulin, since we had Broken Tooth. Oh, we get a potion every fight. I forgot about White Beast statue. That's nice. I think this is going to do more than a strike. Because we'll get 1 strength this turn and 2 strength next turn. Or by next turn. I don't want to use pre-program because there's a chance that roll attack is always in the first slot, which means we draw it this turn. So I'm going to just leave it at this. We'll play it and a strike next turn to win. I think that's enough. 25... No, 28. Good. Cool. There's Speed Potion. Speed Potion, Ancient Potion? Crazy. Are you kidding me? There's still no Aquamarine? The game knows. The game knows you want to do that, and it doesn't let you. Suspension, huh? We could put a Dex Gem into that. Lean further into the Dexterity strategy. And also you can upgrade it to make it a cantrip once we get more energy. I know we did just take Future Plans, but maybe it's fine. I'm gonna go with that. Take the Emerald. I think Ancient Potion may be better than Speed Potion. I know Boss Potion's better, because I'm planning to use this in Hexaghost. But this can cancel out Hex from Chosen, or Confusion from Snecko. I guess those are like the only things, though. In Birds, Avocado, or Looter Mugger, or... Well, I guess this is also good against the Frail from, what do you call it? From both the Avocado and the Baseball. The Spirit Guardian is the real name for Baseball. But the Speed Potion could also do things. Well, I guess since we have 2 sources of Dexterity, that can also be like a mini Speed Potion effect. Yeah, I'm going to keep this then. Also, at 44 HP, we're going to be just fine to upgrade here. This goes here. We don't need to upgrade Suspension yet, since again, we're only on 3 energy. Upgrading Orb Walk is really, really good now, because of how much support we have to put it into Stasis. We got Future Plans and Suspension, and sometimes Pre-Program. Oh, and Curl Up Plus as well, even though it's not here. I was saying upgrade pre-program earlier because I thought this was going to be the only way to get Orb Walk into Stasis. But now I don't think that's as necessary. It might be a good late game upgrade, but right now I think Orb Walk is our best upgrade. Future Plans is nice to get in early, but with the amount of Stasis we have, we don't need to do that yet. Again, this is kind of a late game upgrade, as having an innate card that's not a block card in Act 2 is a very risky choice. So yeah, this is going to be an Orb Walk upgrade for sure. Alright. Boss Potion time. Interesting. I guess we do Prepare Crush for next turn. But honestly, all 3 of these could be okay. I did it turn 1 because usually the effect takes time to get into play. But maybe I could have thought about Last Stand and Dexterity. Actually, I could think about Last Stand with Piercing Hide. That's 6 Thorns. That's a lot of damage. Also, we don't need the block this turn. We might not even use the Slime Crush next turn, just the extra energy. Yeah, let's get some permanent Thorns. And get a Strength as well. Alright, well, Dark Shackles being here is not great. 4 times 6. Well, this is just how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna wait to play Strike, I guess. Because we can get more strength from Warlock. And taking damage is just going to be part of this fight, so I'm not too concerned with how much HP we're losing here. As soon as we heal, we're going to be just fine. Okay, can I draw Future Plans or Curl Up, please, from pre-program? No, I can't, because they're both the bottom cards of the deck. Sheesh. I can't believe that. 1 in 6, and we lost. I don't want to play the Orb Walk, I want to get into Stasis, because over the course of this fight, this is going to be just so powerful. Also, our deck is small enough that we'll draw back to it quick enough, so I'm not concerned. Just unlucky. Put the other roll attack into Stasis now, so I can play everything. I could also just put the Curl Up into Stasis. That seems smarter, actually. Alright, Suspension on Orb Walk plus. Block, end turn. We want to enter defensive mode a few turns from now, right before the Inferno. So I'm going to put Piercing Hide into Stasis, play the roll attack, and block. I was kind of hoping to go into defensive, well, to be able to block right now. I guess this is fine. But I didn't think about how this would be a 9x2 attack. Kind of foolish. Alright, time for 2 more strength, though. We're not even going to get a kill next turn, are we? That's fine, though, because we're in defensive mode and we get to keep all our block. Guess I'll put a strike in so we get the kill in time. 15 Thorns, though. Actually, we are going to get the kill this turn because of Thorns. It's going to hit 3 times and then we're done. Okay. That wasn't so bad. A little bit of a miscalculation, but otherwise alright. Stasis Field, huh? Ancient Construct. Permanent Dexterity. Unfortunately for Piercing Hide, these temporary Thorns effects do not stack in, quickly enough to only take up 1 artifact. So it would block the 2 temporary Thorns, and then not block the 4 temporary Thorns. So we only get 2 Thorns instead of the full 6, or even the 4. Kinda sad. But we do have 2 cards with Dexterity, and permanently scaling Dexterity is a way to have a full block system. Stasis Field would also be a way to have a block system, but we might not have the stasis room for it. That would be the problem. We're putting a lot of expensive cards into stasis right now. I wonder if this is just a skip, because Ancient Construct is so expensive. And we have 3 energy. Don't know if we're getting any more. I guess in that case we just take the Stasis Field, because it's better to have that than nothing. Even if it It's even if it's too much for the stasis room we have, consistent block is really, really strong. Laser turret's not strong enough here, I don't think. Although it helps us with our damage with orb walk in play, it requires a lot of setup to get there. And if we're setup heavy, we want to favor defense over offense. I'm going to take the stasis field. And I'm not going to take these because it's too late. We're far away from a campfire in order to be able to socket anything. And that will hurt us, I think. Actually, with our energy problems, maybe it's okay to take a ward. Yeah, sure. I have no idea if we're going to get energy here or not. Even if we have energy options, they might be bad. Snekowai? Well, there goes our ancient construct. It's been forever since I've seen Snekowai, I think. Kind of missed it. We still have upgrades we want to get, so Fusion Hammer I think is off the table. Does this mean we take the Snekowai? And hope it's good. We have a lot of zero-cost cards. Stasis Field would suffer from being randomized by Sneko. The only things that would benefit are basically the roll attacks. The Orb Walk, it's debatable. Because I guess if it randomizes to a higher cost and we put it into Stasis, then we get more strength that way. But it also takes longer before we get it out and can play it for 2 extra strength. Also, getting these into play would be harder as well. Using the Aquamarine would be even more awkward. Awkward Aquamarine. Interesting. And honestly, holding on to any gems with Gem Finder would be hard. So yeah, I don't think it's Snekowai either. Are we sure it's not Fusion Hammer? I have Twin Slam upgraded, I have Orb Walk upgraded. I would want the suspension upgraded. Pre-program would also be nice. Future plans, eventually, we would want. But if we don't get any more stasis room, maybe we don't care about future plans. Our only other option is Tiny House, unfortunately. Tiny House not being very strong non-energy option. Although I suppose the boost going into Act 2 isn't so bad. I'm actually kind of confident that this deck doesn't die to Act 2 on 3 energy. Thanks to all the stasis stuff we have going on. Also, White Beast Statue will be helping out quite a bit with potions generating every fight. Also, the removal of our 1 strike in exchange for Dark Shackles I think will pay off. And eventually we'll get a very efficient block system going with wards in our roll attacks and our Twin Slam. I think I'm going to take this and hope for better things rather than take this and nerf ourselves much later. Alright, give us something good. Break upgrade as usual. Fear Potion might be better than Swift Potion, honestly. We don't have a lot of energy to play a bunch of cards, but I don't know how much consistency we're going to need. These are Skip, which is unfortunate. Really like a Time Capacitor here. Or some Accelerate, I guess. I might actually take an Emergency if I see it. Although I think I skipped one earlier. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know, I don't remember how early it was. I don't think the Floating Orbs is worth it. It's a lot more setup, like I said. Fear Potion. Actually, we don't kill fast enough in order for 3 turns of Vulnerable to be worth it, do we? I think we rely more on strength and long-term fights. Okay, so I guess we just got gold, max HP, and a strike upgrade. That went very poorly. But, you know what? This seed is definitely still winnable. As for me, I'm going to take a break. So, since we're between acts. So, I will be right back. And we're back to the worst tiny house we've ever gotten. Really makes you wonder if that was a mistake, but we'll see in the future, I suppose. I do still think we want upgrades, but maybe it was still correct to take that. Who knows? Hopefully we get some kind of energy by Act 3. Or more stasis. This right-hand path has 2 elites, 2 campfires, or 3 campfires, 1 elite. And the middle... Did I say the left path? I meant the right path. And the middle and left paths have 3 elite possibilities. Especially if we go through here, we get 2 campfires up to the 3rd elite, plus elite act shop. I think we go through there. I think with White Beast statue we can replace these potions pretty easily. And of course the extra strength will help by the time we get to the super. So let's go. If we lose too much HP, we don't really have a bailout option unless we bail out here. But I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna just use this now. Well. I wasn't really thinking about order there. I was like, okay, this hand sucks. But then it occurred to me to use the potion. It's probably still better to just do this for now, since we, it's still better, but since we made that mistake, it's better for us to just play the brace card and the damage card. The stasis field should be helpful, at least. Do we still want to do jump finder things? Not right now, probably. Maybe I shouldn't have played the defend there? I don't know. No, we have a curl up here. And we're just going to get rid of the Dark Shackle since it has way too much artifact to be used here. If I play roll attack this turn, it has to be before curl up. I think we wait. We have future plans, so I think I'm just going to put Stasis Field in Stasis for next turn. Put a card into Stasis, huh? Alright. Not much to say about this fight. I think yeah, we win here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It just took a while. Explosive Pod is great. I don't think we take the Ruby here. We don't have a way to socket it, and the only stuff we have are Twin Slam and Roll attacks. Also these other two. Maybe we take the Crystal Ray now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 26 damage. It's still not very much. You need a lot of gems for that to be worth it. Oh my gosh. Is that how he beat the elites? I think it is. Since we didn't get an energy relic, we're in a pretty weak position. Apparitions would help a lot against these upcoming elites. We just have to sacrifice 21 HP to grab them. Wonder if that's worth it. Okay, so I forgot that I had a timer set for food in the oven, and when it went off, it closed my recording. So now we're back, and I still got a decision to make. Do we take the apparitions for the HP loss, or do we skip? Also, we have to make a choice on which way to path, although I think I'm still going left. This deck doesn't feel fast enough for, honestly, any of the elites. I think we would definitely die to Gremlin Leader the most. Don't have enough attacks to take it on, so I'm not taking the super. That being said, apparitions is early. I guess since we didn't take Fusion Hammer, we have the option to smith some apparitions, so that we can save them for crucial turns, should we not need them on the first cycle. But then again, once our setup is in place, maybe we don't have to worry about that anyways. But either way, I think I'm probably just going to go to this campfire. I'm definitely going to consider going through the shop. Although we have another shop up here. Oh yeah, that's right. We go around the shop and then hit the late act shop when we have more gold. As far as block goes, we're eventually going to be getting Aquamarines into both roll attacks. We have one in our deck already. We also have Stasis Field. We have a decent amount of Brace for right now. Oh, yeah, we're also going to put one in here. I think that taking the max HP loss would be a mistake. There's also the fact that our deck is going to keep getting bigger over time. This would be Apparitions, since we're at Ascension 20. Ascension 15 is harder events, so we only get 3 instead of the normal 5, which means that our density is really, really low. Think of it this way: we have 4 turns worth of cards in our deck. Adding 3 more would make it almost 5, but we only have 3 apparitions. So I'd say we probably have about a 50-50 of drawing an apparition on a single turn, since you can also draw multiple apparitions on the same turn, making more turns without them. So if you're caught without block cards or apparitions, or I guess good block cards and apparitions, if you're caught without both, which is you can be very, very punished in Act 2 because of your low max HP. I think we are going to skip these apparitions, all things considered. There's also White Beast Statue to help us preserve our HP in the short term. So yeah. It hurts to skip that event because apparitions are very strong. But, you know. This is a pretty good time to lose Ancient Potion, honestly. I don't remember what our first fight of the act was, to be honest. But I'm not too worried about whatever is coming. Like, Ancient Potion is one of the weaker ones. It's strong situationally, but generally speaking, you're not going to need it, and we have a 100% potion chance. So let's just grab a relic. From the Hermit. Well, a Hermit unlock. Whenever you gain weak, frail, or vulnerable, gain 1 less. That's awesome. That's really good. Yeah, I forgot we had a Thorns in the Piercing Hive. If for whatever reason we end up taking Ancient Construct, this will make it a lot harder for debuffs to consume it, I think. I'm not 100% on how that works. I said I was going to go around the shop, but I'm now thinking that maybe getting 2 removes is better, because we really want to streamline this deck and make room for better attacks, but also don't want our deck to be flooded with trash like strikes. Defense get better with dexterity. We have 2 things with dex in them already. So yeah, let's go see what the shop holds. Waddled Anomaly. Can't afford that and a card remove. Start of turn 3, it costs 0 and is put into your hand. I would maybe consider that for like a roll attack. But I don't think we have anything particularly strong. Oh, actually Stasis Field would be really strong with it. Ooh. Yeah. We also don't have any Accelerate. So we don't have any way to get Stasis Field out faster. Getting this out every turn, at least starting on turn 3. Oh yeah, since it, you gain block from playing it and when it comes out of stasis, so we're getting double value off the original block and double value off of any dexterity. Also, if we upgrade this, that gets huge. So I think we do actually buy the Bottled Anomaly. That's such a strong late game thing. And I don't think that this is only 2 more block than to defend right now. And by the time it actually comes out of stasis, we'd have to draw it on turn 1 or 2. No, we'd have to draw it on turn 1 for it to come out of stasis by turn 3, which is when Bottled Anomaly would happen. So we'd only be getting, I guess, 14 block out of it, in theory. And if we draw it on turn 2, it's only 7. And Bottled Anomaly completely outclasses it. Excuse me. So, yeah, I came here to get a card removed, but Bottled Anomaly is too good to pass up on Stasis Field. Let me just double check to make sure nothing better is available. I did say something about Roll Attack, but I think it's a weaker option. Curl Up Plus, we want to be able to go into defensive if we draw that and a Roll Attack in whatever order. I don't think any of the defense needed. Twin Slam is going to cost 1 anyways on the second hit, which is sometimes helpful, but I think we care more about just... I think we don't care that much. Piercing Hide we don't need. We also don't need to put any of the powers into stasis. This is actively harmful. Well, not stasis, into the bottle. This is actively harmful because we gain less strength. So yeah, this is Stasis Field. That's gonna be fun. Like, it even shows it in the, Oh, I thought it showed it in here. Maybe it'll update once we go into combat. Could buy another potion as well. We're about to hit a fight. Let's just go. Like, this is gonna be our test for our deck right now. If we're strong enough to take elites, I'll go that way. But if we're not, then we're going to need the card and potion and whatever we get from this. Oh yeah, we have a 100% potion chance, so we definitely want to do this. Ooh, good time for Explosive Pot. Or maybe we don't need it. On second thought, maybe we don't need it. This is 6 thorns, wow. But it's only 7 block. We need 12 total? I guess with 6 thorns, we don't need to go into defensive mode. Which I would do with Roll Attack Curl Up. Let's just block them. I think losing 2 HP to guarantee that these 2 die immediately is worth it. I could also do Roll Attack on the bird here. But we'd actually be at 9 brace. No, we'd be at 7, because we take 2 damage. So if we got the other Roll Attack, we could actually do something. I don't know, is it better to play... I think it's better to play the Roll Attack. Because the Future Plans, if we do Future Plans, we play that on... We play it, Future Plans, and Curl Up and have nothing in our hand to put it into stasis anyway. Alright, let's do this. I think we want a better chance of killing this fast. There's also a consideration for Explosive Pot, which I would have thought about a lot more had I not been able to block for 10 already. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, nice. That's great. It's dead now, too. Thorns for the win. Snecko Oil. Not my favorite. Time Bomb Plus, for the lack of AoE we have. Although I guess Thorns is kind of AoE, as we just saw. Never really thought about it like that. Maybe I should think about that in the future more often. Because I often say that Guardian doesn't have very good AoE options. I think his best one is Multi-Beam. The other ones are like Guardian Whirl, Time Bomb, Gigabeam. Gigabeam's pretty good, but that's a rare. So you're not going to be seeing that often. And Roll Attack is like rarely ever an AoE card anyway. So if I could maybe think about Thorns in the future a little bit more, maybe that'd help me. I don't think we take another Piercing Hide here. I think we have enough block cards for the time being. We could take a Prismatic Barrier for our Gem Finder. I don't know what we would put in it, though. Maybe Thorns? Maybe that's how we win this. Maybe we prioritize more Thorns with a defensive deck. It's also already upgraded. So we have 12 block as soon as we are able to fill that up. It would just be a dead card for a while. I don't think we would put Strength in it, so that's like all our options. Strength, Dex, Ward, and Thorns. And putting Wards in Prismatic Barrier is just redundant. Putting Dex in it doesn't make sense. You want to play the Dex before it. Strength we don't need, and Thorns would be the only option, so we'd be filling it up with 3 Thorns gems. We're going into an Elite. If I have any upgrades I really want, Suspension. Suspension would be one. Stasis Field would be one. Eventually, I think we go for that late game, though. Yeah, it would literally just be Suspension right now. Since we have Explosive Pod, that actually makes us a lot better at Gremlin Leader. And if we need to, we can use both potions. I say we try to take this. We also have Thorns for Book of Stabbing. We try to take this, and then if we can't take another elite, we go right to the campfire route. Let's try it out. It is, in fact, Gremlin Leader. And we did not roll very well on this in our first turn, so I think we're going to end up using at least Snecko Oil here. I could use a Strike immediately just to make sure that we get better odds of using cards. Would like to draw a roll attack here. I think the odds work out to a 5 and 9, so 56% chance of us drawing one of those. And if we get, well, I guess we shouldn't think about this much. 16 is already enough to kill a fat gremlin. Orb Walk, we would need to play Orb Walk on Strike for that to kill with the second Strike. But that's the only card that's a dud. We could also do it with Twin Slam, Strike plus Piercing Hide with Orb Walk. I think we want to guarantee that we kill this. So let's draw. Okay, we got Orb Walk at 1. We got a roll attack. Actually, this is our only bad roll. Except, I guess, Dark Shackles being 1. By the way, these costs are permanent for the rest of the fight. So, just something to keep in mind. But the nice thing is, we can just put this into stasis with Orb Walk and then get 4 strength eventually. It's actually pretty quick, if you think about it. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, and honestly, I think we just take the 2 damage and play Future Plans. I'm going to put Dark Shackles in. Even though it's not coming out for a couple turns. And she did attack. Can't be helped. That's enough to put us into defensive mode because we took the 2 damage. So now what? I guess we put Curl up into stasis since we don't care about it. For next turn. We have to play Roll Attack Piercing Hide. This is 17. Plus 10 is not enough to kill. So there's no way to avoid this 10 damage. So we're taking 43 minus 17, 26. So we're down to 29 HP. Not the greatest. If I play Roll Attack on this guy, then it also increases his damage by 2. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, right, we have the starting relic, because I, oh man, I forgot about that. Alright, so 16, that's way better. Anything between 10 and 20 is not great, but it's not devastating like 20 and above, you know. We don't have enough to play Twin Slam to kill this, so we have to use Roll Attack. I also need to play Gem Finder this fight. I also don't need to play Stasis Field here. But I guess it's better to just play it for 0 anyway. Because yeah, this only goes in for 1 turn now, right? I'm just gonna keep putting Dark Shackles into stasis, I think. Wow, there you go. The low roll there. Can we full block it without it though? Let's do Piercing Hide. Let's play the Aquamarine, play the Stasis Field. We go into defensive for 10 more. So that's 36. We need 48. So this is 46? Okay, I guess we do need the Dark Shackles this turn. I don't think the fight's going to last long enough for us to need Dark Shackles again, but I could be wrong. It could be better to just put it back and save it for later, since we're only taking 2 damage here. Yeah, we'll keep this as insurance. She's still over 2/3 HP. Alright, Strike, you're going in. Oh yeah, 27 damage from Thorns is nice, though. 1 cost roll attacks back. Yeah, I'll take the Twin Slam. Also put the Suspension into stasis for next turn. Right, I can't put anything in now. So I guess the Dark Shackle's not relevant. Can't go into defensive for roll attack, but I think basically just kill here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we gotta strike next turn. Easy win. Oh yeah, Fat Gremlin with Force Field. That's great. 63, 73 damage? I don't care. Goodbye. And because we took that, we now have an extra strength. Very nice. Ooh, baby. Oh, that's amazing. Another quartz? I mean, it's not going to do anything now, but it can't hurt. Time Sifter's here. I think I mentioned that before as being actually a good possibility. Choosing between that and quartz might be a bit tough. But what isn't so tough is the idea that we can maybe go for another elite if we want. Maybe we should wait until here, though, to do it. Because we are, like, we're technically at 45, I guess 50 HP, if we include the potion that we get from this fight. 50 HP to beat this, and then go through this as well. And then we finally get a campfire up here. If we do that, we can just skip this gem and wait until later to grab it. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5. 25, 60 HP to take on this elite as well. I'm definitely thinking about this 3 elite route. It means that we skip a store, but I think that's okay with this much gold, since we took that earlier one. I don't think Time Sifter is actually that necessary. I'm gonna take the quartz. I think later in the game it will be, but right now it's not. It's just gonna clog our deck. Oh yeah, we also still have Explosive Potion. Spiked Energy Drink's helpful too, if we draw roll attacks in the same hand. Or I guess Orb Walk if we don't have a way to put it into stasis yet. I really want to take this elite route, but I guess we have to still see what happens here. I probably am going to use this fight. And yeah, I'm going to skip the gems, since there's a chance that we're not going this way. We even have 2 fights to grab another Aquamarine by then, so no big deal. Although we do want to grab 2, eventually. Okay, this is not a great start. Say that much. Right, Quartz against Chosen. Maybe not the best. Roll attack helps. Let's put Orb Walk into stasis as usual. And I guess we don't play the Quartz because it just draws a defend. Actually, maybe we do. So that we don't need as much damage to go into defensive mode. I also use Spiked Energy Drink here. I don't really see a better time to use it and this is probably our worst potion. Explosive potion's better. I don't... Like, this could also increase the cost of Twin Slam, if we're unlucky. If I play Twin Slam before the defend, then I block for 7, and we only take 11 damage, meaning that we don't go into defensive mode. So I don't want to play the Twin Slam yet. This means I draw the defend, play it immediately. I could play this one Twin Slam, because roll attack is guaranteed to roll lower than 2 cost. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Wow, best roll. Amazing. Not quite enough to kill the cultist, but that's fine. And no, I wasn't going to use the explosive potion. We needed the damage to go into defensive. Horseshoe helping out here a little bit. And yeah, I'm gonna use a card to put that in. Do I care about this defend that much? I don't think so. I think I care more about drawing good next turn, and putting a daze in the draw pile is not going to be that helpful. But we're in defensive, so we had block for this turn anyway. Okay, I play the future plans and the strike, and then I use the future plans to put stasis field in. Then this turn we should be absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing so bad. We took 13 damage, but could be worse. If I draw roll attack, okay. I was gonna say I'd be really sad. Take one to not put a daze in the draw pile. I still have Dark Shackles that I'll have next turn. We'll do that. Aquamarine unfortunately counts as 2 plays for Hex, so can't do that. Wow, right, we're vulnerable. I guess that means we can just put Stasis Field into Stasis again. And then any attack will kill. Very nice. I guess I should play Gem Finder, just to have the option. Got Flex Potion, that's pretty good. Okay, we got another Aquamarine, great. I don't remember why I chose to skip the Prismatic Barrier earlier. I think it was because I was taking elites. Right now I'm at 47, that's way too much. 37 HP, I could still take this fight, especially now that we got a Flex Potion. We could just skip the gems again. I'm still feeling confident enough to take this. An extra strength with Broken Tooth is going to be really helpful again. So let's go. Yeah, I was going to skip all those cards. Right into defensive mode. That's a great start. You're going to take 1 damage here, which means a wound in the... Oh wait, no, we're not, because Guardian Gear. No, that's not Guardian Gear. Bronze Gear. Alright, let's see what we got here. Drawing Dark Shackles next turn is going to be real nice. Although that's going to be the single attack, not the multi. Because Book of Stabbing has done 2 multi-attacks in a row. So it's guaranteed to do the single attack for 24 next. But we can do future plan stuff. I guess we put Roll Attack into Stasis. I was thinking maybe put Twin Slam into Stasis. But in 2 turns we're going to use the Dark Shackles. so we won't need that for dexterity. Also, it will still cost 1. However, if we do roll attack, then we get it out in 3 turns, which is the turn after we lose all our defense, and having the ability to maybe enter defensive mode again, or maybe have strength by then is a good idea. Might end up using Flex Potion this turn as well. Maybe that's a reason not to... Maybe that's a reason to put Twin Slime into stasis instead, so that we get... extra value from Flex Pot. I think Roll Attack is our best play. Alright, we get Twin Slime this turn. I guess that means we use the Flex Potion immediately, because this draw is not any better. And, yeah, I'm gonna just take the 2 damage to do all 12 here. It's fine. It's another wound, but we'll manage. We have stasis stuff. Oh yeah, we also have stasis field. Oh wait, we can't put Dark Shackles into stasis if we're doing stasis field. Crud. Maybe we just use it this turn then? Because now we have stasis field. We're getting another 14 block next turn. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll use the Dark Shackles for 5 block. That's acceptable, I suppose. Guess I shouldn't have put that to defend into stasis. Okay. This is not quite enough to full block. Yeah, we take 11 here. Ouch. I think we have to play the roll attack. Just for damage. We still can't do orb block. Actually, we can, because we have future plans. Ow. But now we have roll attack for real. I guess we should just play it. Go into defensive immediately. Then we do Twin Slam, Piercing Hide to Stasis Field. Is that enough? It's 4 decks. That's 11 and 11, 22, 39 out of 42. Plus Aquamarine, that is enough. Okay. Cool. And I'll... I guess I'll draw the defend. Just so we have a defend for next turn, because if I draw the quartz, I have to play it. And this upcoming hand is not very good, but we have defensive mode as well. I guess we'll be okay. Thorns are going to be real helpful. Actually, that just kills it. 7 times 9. 63. Cool. That's great. Pocket Watch. Interesting. Don't think we want these. That's pretty good, since we didn't have any campfires yet this act. Didn't take any. But yeah, no priming shot, no sentry blast, no floating orbs. Just double checking there. Doesn't matter which chest, I'm just gonna take it. Tricky's bolster rod. Yes. Extra 6 block and strength. Yeah. The extra defense, especially in the short term, is going to be real nice. We have to take this fight, but after this we can decide again whether we're going to take an elite or if we're going to go to the shop. Because if we get lucky enough with our potions, we could still be able to take it. Yet again, a pretty bad turn 1 draw, though. Might end up using Arc Explosive Pot this fight. Man, strikes and defends, come on. If we had drawn 1 more... I guess that was 3 energy, huh? How do we do this? I might use the Blessing of the Forge after we draw here. Suspension, huh? If I put roll attack into stasis... No, I think I want to draw roll attack so we can enter defensive mode. Oh no, we wouldn't be able to, because the Thorns from Piercing Hide would kill this in 3 hits? Maybe even if we use roll attack on it, then 1 hit. So we take 2 and then we don't enter defensive. Actually, I could probably just put Orb Walk into stasis. Then when we draw suspension, use the Forge Pot, we draw roll attack. By the way, upgrading Piercing Hide will give me an extra Thorns, so that's 7. And this will die in 2 hits instead of 3. I don't know if we'd had enough to survive the turn after, would be the problem. I guess since we have another roll attack and a curl up, that makes the odds a lot better. Unfortunately, Piercing Hide does not get an extra brace from being upgraded. I don't think. Yeah, that's Priming Shot and Recover that get the extra brace, but not this one. So our brace numbers are a little bit off. But I think we're still taking damage anyway. We take 12. Piercing Hide would be 9 plus 2 from suspension is 11, so we take at least 1 damage. Alright, we're going to do... Okay, after all that, we're going to do this. I could also do Gem Finder for extra block this turn if I wanted. Very cool. But we're going to just put a Defend into stasis, I think. Yeah. If I do Gem Finder, that's another 6 block because we just picked up Bolster Rod. So 6 and 11 is 17. We'd have to take 4 hits from this in order for us to go into defensive mode in time. So I guess we're not playing Gem Finder. I guess I should have put Gem Finder into stasis for next turn. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, we also have Dazes. That's fine, we actually are okay. Because we drew Curl Up. Maybe we ignore the future plans, because it's another daze and we wouldn't have room for it anyway with Stasis Field. So yeah, we'll do this. Also, we get to save the 6 block for another turn. We might need it more. This is going to probably be a dead draw. Yeah, almost completely, in fact. That's fine, though. We'll still be okay, because we have 14 block a turn at least. Full hand? Wow. What gave us the... Oh, Pocket Watch gave us extra draw. Cool. I have 8 strength somehow. 2 from here, 1 from here. Oh yeah, I just played the one strength power. You know, the card that actually gives strength. I guess we play defense and not take any more damage. Yeah, we can afford more dazes now that we have Stasis Field in play. Oh, right, I can't cancel this now. That's fine. We'll do it like that. As you may be able to tell, our deck is really slow on damage, so I'd really like to find another damage source somehow. This is enough to kill. Wait, Strike is doing 14 damage, wow. Instead of doing 15. Very nice. Good fight. Fear Potion, that's a great way to get more damage. Resilient Plate. To go with our Dexterity. I don't think that's necessary at this moment. Maybe if we get in the late game, I'll take it. Keep our Dexterity from Twin Slam or Suspension permanently. But right now, we need damage more than we need stuff, and we need maybe even another block card. I don't think Charge Core is going to do it. Although I guess if we're going to take another elite fight, 15 damage burst would be very helpful. Drawing an extra card, I guess, would also be pretty helpful, since most of our cards eventually become cheap. Yeah, maybe this isn't so bad. Although Pocket Watch is already doing things, we kind of just have to take that, right? Maybe we don't. I still have good potions. Alright, I'm gonna skip this, and I'm crazy, so I'm gonna go to the elite. It is in fact Gremlin Leader again. Oh, good. She's attacking turn 1. That's good because we bricked our draw turn 1. How many times have we bricked our draw turn 1? That's way too many times. Way too many. I guess we don't put anything into stasis because I want all of these. I could have done something with Pocket Watch there. Maybe I should have. Alright, this is the time we use the explosive pot. We need to kill these. You know, I might even use this just to guarantee that we killed both. Because right now we can't. We have to use 2 attacks on one and 1 on the other, and none of them are enough to kill by itself. So... yeah, that's fine. Like, these are here for health anyway, so the fact that I have to use it now is not even a bad thing. Also, we draw 3 extra. She's still attacked. Amazing. Truly incredible. That's fine, we're gonna be okay. Throw that in. Enter defensive with roll attack. I also probably want to play... yeah, I don't have any decks, so this is actually worth more than a defend right now. Both of these. The fight's still gonna go on. Let's do future plans. Roll attack, stasis field. That's enough to block? Okay, I don't have to do Aquamarine. Oh, right, we're at 5 already. Okay. And now I pick a card to put into stasis. I probably want something that comes out fast. Maybe I just don't, because these are bad cards. We might want to save something else. And since she's attacking now, we're not in any dire need. Yeah. I'm going to leave the stasis slot open. This is not open because of the stasis field. Yeah, now we can put Dark Shackles in. This is 6 thorns, so we can just attack this for... I don't think this quite works out the way I wanted it to. Because now we're in an awkward position where we have to kill these gremlins and we can't. I could just enter defensive, I suppose, and then be set for next turn anyway. Yeah, we'll do roll attack here, because he'll die to thorns from defensive mode. Do this. Gremlin Leader is a 50-50 to attack next turn. We have a lot of block from everything going on, though. Hey, we won the 50-50 too. That's great. Great news. I'll grab the quartz so I can play roll attack. She's summoning. This is 38 out of 65, putting her at 27. Our next draw. We did just see that we had a strike there, I think. Or a twin slam. 8 strength. Yeah, I think we just target Gremlin Leader now. Easily. And then we should be able to kill with any 2 attacks we draw. And we get the Gem Finder too. Oh hey, we didn't draw 2 attacks. Funny. At least Gremlin Leader won't get even close to enough block from Shield Gremlin to save her. So, it's Thorn's time. Oh, we took a damage. Fun. Guess I should have been a little bit more careful. I could have even killed one of them, and then killed Gremlin Leader with 2 attacks. Bit of an oversight. Needed to be a little bit more careful there, but honestly, I was kind of over the fight. Pilot's Codex sucks here. It's fine, I guess. And we didn't even get the Aquamarine. Damn it. Didn't even get one here. Prismatic Spray for another gem thing, but we're doing defensive things, not... Well, I guess we are doing strength things, aren't we? So that would technically be a thing. I could even put the quartz in the Prismatic Spray, and then maybe hope for more quartz, citrine, stuff like that. I could even put, like, decks. I could even put wards in there if I wanted. We have better multi-attack options, right? I guess the best one would be, not multi-beam, polybeam. Most of Guardian's multi-attacks are 2 cost or higher. So I guess Prismatic Spray and Polybeam would be the only 2. Unless we had like a... Oh, we skipped the Floating Orbs last floor because I didn't think we had strength, but we have strength. We have a lot of strength. We have... Well, wait, I guess we have 9 now? Because of Broken Tooth, Tricky's Bolster Rod. Yeah, that was maybe not a good idea to skip. I think we can still find better options in this, though. So I am going to skip that. Am I sure I don't want to take one of these? I'm pretty sure. Maybe we get a fight next floor. And grab another gem. Hey, we got another fight next floor. And we can go into defensive. And we can use Dark Shackles if we even need to. That's 20 out of 24 block, though. Ooh, alright, that's going into stasis then. We're going into defensive here. And I guess next turn we're only going to have 10 block. Although I did just kind of ignore the other cards in my hand then. Yeah, let's do this just in case we brick. We'll take the 4 now. It's fine. I guess bricking is really hard whenever you have Pocket Watch proccing. Alright, suspensions, putting Orb Walk in. This is going to be 13 block with double Twin Slam. You know what? We're even going to do this. Just use the Dark Shackles now. We're not going to get it back in time. This fight's almost over. Roll attack will even deal the finishing blow next turn if we don't kill it right now. Yeah. Not even close. Alright. Please give me an Aquamarine. Thank you. Am I sure that I want that? Those are my options? Yeah, I'm gonna take the Aqua. Alright, now we finally get to a campfire. Let's socket these babies. Aquamarine and Twin Slam is a huge power-up. Aquamarine and Roll Attack is a minor one, but definitely appreciated. This is not going any other Roll Attack. Now we have an upgrade if we want. We're getting another potion from here, so we're actually at 37 HP. If I need to rest here, I will. My upgrade, again, would probably just be Suspension. And then, I guess we upgrade Future Plans right before Champ if we have the HP. Or maybe I can upgrade Stasis Field now. That actually makes a lot of sense to upgrade Stasis Field. I still think it makes more sense to upgrade Suspension here, though. So that's what I'm going to do. Upgrade Suspension. Draw 1 card, less chance of breaking. Easy fight? Easy fight. Cool. I was going to say that's a bad draw, but Roll Attack is good. Too bad we didn't get Future Plans for Dark Shackles, though. Now we're Frail, which might be a problem. Wrong timing for Orb Walk. Too bad. Yeah, I think we're going to want to draw this Defend. I guess I could have used Ancient Potion there. Save us 6 HP? That's pretty significant. My mistake there. I wasn't on the lookout for ways to use Ancient Potion. This is definitely not a fight that I usually think about having a bad time on, but that would have saved me 6 HP, plus the 5 from actually using it. So, you know, that was a misplay. No doubt. It's fine though, we'll just do this. Right, we don't have future plans yet. 18 is no problem at all. Curl up on Orb Walk. Roll attack, strike. Stasis Field again. Still don't have future plans. This enters defensive for another 10. Plus Stasis Field is enough? Okay. I don't want to draw Twin Slam immediately, do I? I have 5 strength. Roll attack is 21 right now. This would be 12, which would actually be more. Plus I get the wards from this. Yeah, okay. That above roll attack. We don't have to enter defensive this turn at all. Oh. Yeah, we can just kill. That's even better. Curl up can... No, strike plus can go into defensive stasis. It's gotta be the word into that's confusing me on those. Go into stasis, go into defensive. Alright. Aquamarine, please. Got one. Very nice. Block potion. I forgot to drink the potion. You gotta pay more attention, man. Alright, Aquamarine. Head to the campfire. Socket that. I guess we have 26 HP for the champ fight if we don't rest here. But Stasis Field upgrade is definitely worth 26 HP, so I'm gonna do that. I'm very confident that we can win this fight. Especially with 3 strength, that's very helpful. You know what? I'm gonna prox Pocket Watch here. Oh hey, Pilot's Codex. Gem Cannon? I mean, in this fight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if we get it with Twin Slam. 9 times 13? 9 times 13 is 117. 117 is quite a bit, but with 5 more strength, 9 times 18 is 162. I mean, it'll definitely be very helpful for second phase, should we want to do that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Did that say pick a gem? Okay. We're going to do this. I'm also going to save Dark Shackles plus for next turn. Because we can't enter defensive. We're going to be using Twin Slam plus here to full block this hit. That's exactly 14 block. And also we're going to be vulnerable next turn, so I think having the Dark Shackles for then is... Well, I also want to save Dark Shackles for the potential of the big hit, the Execute. So you know what, I'm gonna actually put Roll Attack in. Then Twin Slam time. Oh, it's actually 9, because we have Suspension giving us extra dex. I could play Future Plans now, but I could also wait to use one of these on block. We're not drawing Stasis Field. We're not able to use Stasis Field here. It's not good. Also, if I don't play this now, we'd redraw with pre-program. Maybe I just don't play pre-program. We don't need to do anything here. I would like all of these cards to be shuffled. So if I want to shuffle them or play this, then I play them all, then pre-program, and then we don't get Pocket Watch. Thankfully, this stays 0 for the entire combat, even if I don't play it now, so I'm just gonna... Actually, I am gonna just play Future Plans here. Okay, he didn't attack. Alright, first things first. Suspension on Stasis Field. And I think I am going to just enter defensive. I'm going to use roll attack. No, I'm going to use curl up. And then, I guess, play Gem Finder to get it out. And that will be my turn, because he blocked way too much to do damage, and I want to use Pocket Watch again. So that's what we're going to do. And now we got Orb Walk and roll attack. And Stasis Field. It's going to be a big turn. Maybe I could re-enter defensive? But this much block, it would be maybe a good idea. We have 40 right now, he's only attacking for 21. But I have no idea if he's attacking again next turn or not, so let's just do the damage. Yeah, he's buffing this turn. Just gonna keep doing damage. Yeah, I should not have played the... Well, actually, roll attack might have been okay to play anyways. We have curl up coming up. I'm gonna do second... No, wait, that's second slam? Sure, why not? I'll have an extra dex and board by the time that comes out, I suppose. We're not anywhere close to Gem Cannon yet, so I'm gonna just put curl up into stasis. And we're doing some damage. Roll attack puts us into defensive here. So does Piercing HUD. Alright, since he's debuffing this turn, let's go into defensive. I think now we start holding onto the Dark Shackle since he's really close. So we can just keep putting that back into stasis until we need it. We skip pre-program here, because we don't want to redraw Gem Cannon. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I do this. Yeah, there's the play. Gaining 83 block. Wow. 33. Okay. I would in fact like to draw a strike here. Let's get the strike plus, in fact. Like that. Can I even block this turn? I'm frail. These are only 3 block because I don't have any... Wow. No dex this turn. Suspension was right there. Wasn't any way to get out it with pre-program. It was the 4th card. This puts me at 20. I know I'm getting another potion. I could just use the block potion to save the rest. This put me at 20, 32, so we'd take 1. I'm wondering if keeping this for next act is even better, though. I guess the sustain from Toy Ornithopter next act would counteract this, but if we got like an unlucky Darkling fight, I could definitely see this being useful. So I think I'm just going to take the damage here. This is 2 block instead of 3. I think that's worth doing, just to get 25 damage. Yeah. Dark Shackles goes in. 2 HP. Guess we keep strike for later. Actually, this is 43. Champ splits at 219, I think. Okay, so 43 would actually put him at 214? No, 224. So he'd still be above. I guess that means we wait for Dark Shackles to come back then? That's fine. Okay, he's debuffing now, which means now is the time to use Gem Cannon, because we're going to be weak if we let him do this. So let's play Twin Slam, get an extra 2 gems. 19? I don't know how I did the math wrong there, but now that's going to be 171, plus whatever we get from Second Slam and Strike here. Is that a kill? 1 damage away from a kill. Amazing. Let's not redraw defend. I want to guarantee we get an attack. We got one. We also have strike here. Yeah. Okay. So we did not need to use the block potion, and that's crucial because that would have been 17 HP. But since we heal 3/4 of our HP at the end of the fight, that would have only been like 12. Actually, no. No, it would have been 4. Right. It's the amount that you don't heal. 4 or 5. So we can definitely do better in the next act, since we survived this fight. Thank you, Pilot's Codex, by the way. I badmouthed you, and then you, like, gave me a solution to the champ fight. I guess I could have used the fire potion there as well to heal 1 or 2. But I guess having the potion choice is better, isn't it? We don't need any more of these right now, until we get more gem slots. But even then, exploit gems seems like the play. We could take Citrine and hope for another prismatic card, but you know those are uncommons. There's only 2 of them. The chances of getting 1 are already very, very low. The chances of getting 2 are not 1 of 2 are not still not that high. Meanwhile, exploit gems with quartz and it is already just good. So let's go. I could also add an aquamarine to it if I wanted, or an emerald. I think I'm going to wait to do that since I'm not anywhere near a campfire yet. And, oh boy, we found the Guardian gear. You know, I've noticed that we haven't actually needed extra energy so far, so I guess not taking the Fusion Hammer was correct. Because it gave us... I was looking at our deck already. It gave us the Stasis Field upgrade, the Suspension upgrade. Very nice. I think this is a very obvious Guardian gear take. Guardian gear is just so strong. It's the one downside of boss swapping, since you can't get it if you boss swap. You can only get it from a boss chest. And if you have the starting relic. I guess we could do a little bit of analysis here. Tiny Bowler Hat and Curse Key are both very strong. Curse Key, the main thing going against that right now is that we don't have the blue key. So we'd have to open a chest in order to get it. And also I just said that we haven't needed the 4th energy yet. It'd be nice to have it, but I think as soon as we find like a capacitor or a time capacitor or some kind of good accelerate, maybe we find another time sifter later, we'll be fine. And Tiny Bowler Hat, while it does provide some supporting damage, most often scaling damage usually, but also just supporting long-term damage, it would be helpful here. But I think we can still find other solutions for that. Guardian Gear just makes us so safe in the first few turns that we really don't need to worry about very much. We can make our deck more aggressive in response to that safety. So, I'm going to take the Guardian Gear. By the way, for those of you who don't know what this does, I know, if for those of you who are following the series for a while, you probably know, but I understand that there might not be any. Basically, Guardian Gear puts you into defensive mode for 3 turns. And of course, on the 4th turn, you exit defensive, which means you still get another 10 block. And you keep the block remaining from last turn still. So essentially, it's 4 turns of the defensive mode benefits. Also... it doesn't cost any brace to do this. So usually brace in order to enter defensive. It goes 20 brace, then after entering defensive, it goes to 30. Enter defensive again, it goes to 40, then 50. Guardian Gear, even though it puts you into defensive for 3 turns, does not increase your brace counter by 10 3 times, so you still enter defensive mode with 20 brace. So yeah, pretty crazy. And with the mistakes I was making at the end of the last act, I would think I'm going to take a quick break, just recalibrate myself, get myself back and focused, and we'll be ready to take on this super elite. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I added the map marks mod so that I can map out my pathing beforehand. I should remember that I have that. So you're going to see me use that soon. In fact, I'm going to even just do this. I wonder if this stays after I save and quit. That's the likely path we're going to take. One of these two will decide. But yeah, I'll see you in just a sec. You'll know if these are here or not. Alright, we are back. And I forgot that whenever you save and quit, it takes you back to the boss chest. So yeah, no map marks anyway. But I do remember the route. Since we got to take the super, going back this way, and I'm feeling confident enough to take this. We can always reroute anyway if we somehow take a lot of damage, or find out that we're not good against certain fights. Maybe we're not that good at Repto, but I think we'll find a solution by then. Also, I noticed we were getting a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but we're getting some extra money from Gem Finder. So the fact that we took those Aquamarines gave us a bonus 18 gold. That's pretty cool. Also, the Quartz take, even though it did nothing for us, it paid off with the exploit gems and an extra 9 gold that way too. So that's great. All right, let's get started on Act 3. Oh, this is nice to have for spikers. Yeah. How many elites could we have taken if I didn't have to go for super? I guess that's 3 anyways. Yeah, we have 3 no matter what path we go. Unless you avoid them. Interesting. We are still on 3 energy, that's our main downside. But I think we'll be okay. This is going to be 14 block plus 6, 30. They're only attacking for 29. This is 20. And that's another 9. We don't need Gem Finder right now. We have a long way to go to hit a campfire. Floor 6. So I'm going to do Future Planes. And of course, I always go for the Spiker first. Not the Spiker, the Exploder. Oh yeah, this. I guess an extra damage card would be helpful. Oh, that goes off before Future Plans. That's good to know. That's also very, very nice of the game to do that for the player. Just grab that and get rid of it. I guess I could have done Piercing Hide to kill. Oh well. Well, we have an open stasis slot for stasis field. That's one of the main things we just need to keep in mind here. So I need to play that like now. And I guess I'm just going to play the orb walk rather than put it in. Oh wait, I only have 3 energy. Oh well. And we're gonna start getting rid of these guys, hopefully. I guess I could have played that defend. It was probably better not to, because I had enough block to handle this turn. Not much to say about this fight, but I don't want to say nothing. You know? This is 13. Oh wait, we have 2 free defense. Okay. And since we're defensive, I'm going to keep that block for next turn. I guess we'll draw a card next turn as well. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Guardian Gear certainly helped there. And I forgot that we can use potions here for health. Not going to remember everything. Body Slam is our damage that we've been waiting for, I'm pretty darn sure. We don't have enough stasis slots for planning. But Body Slam is going to be amazing. Weak Potion, I think... it might be better than Block Potion at this point. Block Potion's going to block for 12. I guess having the option again is worth more than the 5 health. Because this Fire Pod is going to be... it's probably going to be important for something like Repto if we manage to carry it that far, I mean. Let's just change this out for the Weak Potion. Right. Okay. Centennial Puzzle is usually a very strong relic, but I'm noticing on Guardian it doesn't get procced that much. I don't end up taking it that much because of how much block you usually have. You don't usually end up losing a lot by the late game. Whereas on other characters you can intentionally proc the Centennial Puzzle in order to draw extra cards, or sometimes not even intentionally because you don't have that much block. Let's get a card removed, though. I could probably still take it just to make sure that we have... Oh wait, no, we can't do that against the Heart. We would have to play 6 cards. Because we start with 10 block thanks to Guardian Gear. Okay, I think that cements it. I'm not going to buy those. And by those, I mean any of these relics. We don't need the extra sustain. We're not buying 5 potions here. It's not worth it. Not unless there were, like, multiple fruit juices in there. And, well, there's no more shops near at the end of the act. But we could still find one in a question mark. And also, rare relics can be bought in Act 4. Like, even if you stack up gold for a long time, you might still only have enough for, like, 1 rare relic at a shop. So I think we're going to keep our gold. I've mentioned this in previous episodes, but another thing about Guardian Gear is that it makes the protocols actually a lot better. Or at least most of them. The protocols only give you benefits while you're in defensive mode, as well as bracing 3 every turn. I could consider this to keep up brace numbers over time, but the extra block at the end of each turn is probably not necessary. And I would still have to draw... Well, I guess I'd be in defensive for a while. But if I draw it too late, then I'm not actually going to get the benefits I want from it. I would take maybe a Spire Protocol or Revenge Protocol at this point, but because those would both be good in the Heart. The Revenge Protocol giving 5 brace every turn, and the Spire Protocol giving Thorns against the times 15 attack, I think are both fine. I guess I could also buy the Thinking Ahead. Thinking Ahead's interesting. I think that's too expensive for what we got, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. And you know what? I'm feeling more question marks than actual fights. So let's do it. Gain 2 random gems or transform a card. I don't think this is a random gem moment, because we only have 1 available slot. I guess we could socket both in exploit gems and leave the quartz out again, if we really need to get rid of them. Transforming a card could also backfire, though. Like, backfire, I guess we're not really using the strikes. Well, we are actually kind of using the strikes. We need to get rid of Reptomancer's daggers. I don't see 2 random gems being better. But maybe if I think about it a bit. I'm thinking like uncommon and rare gems. Random probably means that it doesn't care about rarity. So in theory, we'd have an equal chance of getting Citrine or Onyx, the rare gems, as much as we have of getting any 1 common. Oh yeah, we can upgrade exploit gems too. I forgot about that. Upgrade that to give it an extra socket, meaning that we can socket all 3. Maybe that's worth doing. Again, I would otherwise be putting I guess a dex gem in there for more consistent dexterity. With Gem Finder. Oh yeah, I could also just transform Gem Finder instead of a strike. Because at this point, I don't think we need it anymore. We only have the one slot left, and I'm not planning on taking any more socketed cards unless we somehow got another exploit gems. I think I'd even pass on a Bauble Burst this time. Tough decision, but both are kind of mediocre. Also, once we upgrade, we'd still have to wait until this next campfire to socket the other one. But that's fine, because we can just leave the quartz out, and then it'll be just a cantrip and won't hurt us. I kind of want to take the gems, so I'm going to do that. Fragmented and Emerald. Okay, well, we got the Emerald anyway. Fragmented is meh. It exists. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this text. Interesting. Oh yeah, Body Slam with Guardian Gear means you don't need as much setup either. That's great. Oh my, Spirit Shield? Sure. Is the fight gonna last that long? Well, we drew Body Slam really early, so maybe. That's going into stasis here. If you go into defensive while you're in defensive, you get an extra 10 block. Oh, but we didn't. Why didn't we? Oh, because we were already in defensive mode. So roll attack activated its secondary effect. Right. Oh, okay, that's fine. You're still full blocking. I guess that makes the roll attacks good enough for Reptomancer on their own. Because the first few turns where it really matters, getting that damage out, is when we're going to have the AoE. So pretty good here. We have Spirit Shield coming out soon, so I figure just do the damage and get rid of the exhausting cards. That's a lot of block. Here comes Body Slam. I knew it. I felt it. I didn't heal. Speed Potion or Weak Potion? I think still Weak Potion. So maybe it's still okay. Third roll attack, you know what? I think third roll attack is worth taking. Just to make sure that we have consistency for Reptomancer. So I'm going to take it. Thankfully, I don't think we need the sustain from Toyo and Thopper at this point. So I guess being picky with potions is fine with White Beast Statue. Man, if we had been offered Sacred Bark, that would have been crazy. Although, if it was up against Guardian Gear, I probably still would have just taken Guardian Gear. Right, we're in defensive here, so I can actually just AoE attack this fight too. We still get to full block. We have 9 block here. Have I played a power yet? Doesn't look like it. So I could play Future Plans for 6 more block and 1 strength. Then I can use Dark Shackles on this guy to only take 2? Is that actually 2 damage? Wow. I guess it's going to be Roll Attack, Twin Slam, Dark Shackles. Take 9. We need to block for 9. No, we need to block for 8. So I guess we can't do Roll Attack unless we want to take damage this turn. That sucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Just do twin slams twice here. We'll save up more block for next turn like that. And then maybe get roll attack by then. Giga Beam. Sure. Just in case we haven't killed this by then, that'll probably be good enough. I'll take another roll attack as well. Guess I should have played that first. That's only 5 block? Yes, we're doing damage then. I don't think we're gonna need Stasis Field this fight anymore, so I just did the put Orblock into Stasis. Now we need 15 block this turn. We only need 5 more? Okay. Doable. Very doable. There's the common gem again right before the campfire. We said we had room for 1 more. Yeah, roll attack. Power potion's not worth it. Ooh. Multi-attack. Well, we have body slam now. I don't think we take Ancient Power at this point. We have no way to reduce debuffs. And we're not really looking for a way to reduce debuffs anyway. I'm probably going to have to just take this Walker Claw Plus. Just to be safe. For Act 4 Heart Fight. And having the scaling damage for it. Doesn't feel great though. Let's grab this Aquamarine. Thankfully we had one in there. I could keep waiting, in theory. Unfortunately, none of my relics really help kill the heart, damage-wise. I guess Bolster Rod does, a little bit. I guess this will give us 1 strength as well. Maybe I can still wait. Like, another thing is that we only have 3 energy, and unless we have some kind of stasis support, like Accelerate or stuff, Accelerate or extra stasis slots, then this is going to be really hard to use still. And I think if we get that extra stasis support, we're not going to need it anyways. We can rely a lot more on discounting our roll attacks for damage, as well as our body slam. Although I guess we can upgrade body slam as well. I think we skip. I don't, like, obviously it's good damage once we get the strength, but the downside of it being 2 cost is, I think, too much. Alright, this goes in roll attack. I guess let's throw Fragmented Gem and Emerald in there. I really hate the fact that we have the Frag Gem. Worst gem in the game. But, just how it is right now. Now we upgrade the Exploit Gems to put the Quartz in there next. At least it's nice color. Alright, Exploit Gems. Into roll attack. I think we skip the roll attack because it doesn't give us brace. I think we do Gem Finder, Curl Up, Body Slam. Or Gem Finder, Curl Up on roll attack. Crystal Ship, Body Slam. I'm gonna put Piercing Hide into Stasis as well. And I guess just defend roll attack to get a little bit extra damage. 10% extra because of Giant Head's passive. Oh hey, we're immune to weak from this guy because he doesn't do more than 1 weak stack at a time. Alright, first things first, Stasis Field. We do not want to put anything else into Stasis over that. We just want to draw a card. I think this is definitely worth more. This was a... We draw Sender's Bane here, right? No, we already did. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that as is. We don't need the extra block that much, so she's gonna use that for extra damage. I could also just get rid of the Dark Shackles. I think I'm going to. I could have played that earlier, I just wasn't thinking about it. Alright, here's when the fun begins. And we're going to put Orb Walk into stasis, so we're doing Strike, Strike plus Roll Attack. Back into defensive for another turn. And now I'm actually worried about this fight. I can just Suspension Stasis Field. I can also Suspension something else, I guess. Oh yeah, Body Slam does damage based on my block, so I definitely want to just play that. 1, 2, 3 energy. I guess we don't want to play the defend or another roll attack. I'm gonna suspension a roll attack here. Ooh, okay. Twin Slam. That'll do it. $245. Yeah, I'd say that's good enough for this turn. But now we gotta survive the 50 attack somehow. That's not gonna be easy. Okay, I can play suspension and then cancel just to get the dexterity for stasis field. Draw a card, draw exploit gems. Great. These are 9 block apiece, so this gets me to 47 out of 50. It's close enough. Could also use a potion here, but I don't think that's necessary. I think these potions are good enough to keep. We're not in need of the sustain, like I said before. Oh, it's 49. I can't math. I used to be really good at math, and I still can do some math in my head. It's just, I make very simple mistakes, probably because I'm out of practice. 55. This would be 7, 7, 14, 28, 38, 49. Maybe I should have used the weak potion, huh? We didn't drop Body Slam, which I think is the problem here. Well, we took 1 damage last turn, no big deal. I'm just gonna do this. Sure. Now I gotta do 49 damage this turn. Shouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Ginger can't be weakened at all. There's a little bit of overlap here that I don't quite like. We don't have a use for a common gem here, so we didn't get a ward anyway, so I probably wouldn't have taken anything. Evasive Protocol, no. Vent Steam. Vent Steam with more gems. Kinda feeling it. Vulnerable is a great way to multiply our damage. Only problem, of course, would be the fact that it's only 2 turns. Even and if we want more, then we'd have to upgrade it, and that would cost us more. But it would mean another dex and ward. I mean, we do really need some debuff reduction at this point. I don't think Hardcore and Evasive Protocol are worth it here. I'm going to take the Vent Steam, and I guess I'm now going to take the Emerald, because they're the Vent Steam. Alright, Quartz goes in Exploit Gems. Emerald goes in Vent Steam. We're going to upgrade again. How many more upgrades do we have? We got 1 more, and then we have the red key. Okay. So what's our upgrade? Body Slam, Vent Steam. I think Body Slam doesn't need the upgrade right now, since we're prioritizing it anyways over other cards. I think Vent Steam needs the upgrade to be more consistent with the Body Slam. We could also upgrade future plans, although that hasn't been necessary yet, so maybe we just leave that be. Let's go with the vent steam upgrade here. We got a blue key this. Orichalcum, that's a perfect thing to blue key in Act 3. Does pretty much nothing, especially with Guardian here. So, no big loss there. If I curl up Body Slam, it comes out in 2 turns, which is when Nemesis is no longer intangible, so I think I'm going to do that. Curling up the roll attacks would come out when Nemesis is intangible. Oh yeah, the new potion we got is actually pretty good. Liquid Memories. So that's nice. Alright, let's pre-program here. Let's see if we can get to draw. I think we want as much block as possible this turn. I'm going to do future plans there. I think we do Twin Slam Piercing Hide this turn. I think that gets us the most block. We kind of have to. Thankfully it's enough. We're off by 1? Okay. Fine. It's alright. I could use Liquid Memories there, maybe it was a good idea, I don't know. I guess we wait to do Suspension, because we want to play Body Slam. And, you know, draw back into it. Just throw out all these defends like this. Alright, let's Suspension here. Roll attack comes out in 3 turns. Again, that's not good. We're still in defensive mode here, so I'm going to Dark Shackles right now, in preparation for next turn, which is the 49 attack. But even if it wasn't, I was hoping we'd draw a roll attack to go back into defensive. We didn't. Oh, we grew Body Slam on the wrong turn. Dang, this would have been a good turn for it, too. Been a good turn to keep all our block as well. Just how it goes sometimes. You gotta deal with inconsistent damage and burns. It's not a great combo. Alright. Intangible again, please. Okay. I was gonna say please don't draw Body Slam, but we weren't shuffling yet. Just get us back to defensive as soon as possible. And I guess do a little bit of damage on the way. It occurred to me during the break that we have not seen, what do you call it? I don't think we've seen a repulsor in a long time, for whatever reason. Can I have the Body Slam now, please? Actually, I guess I could have used pre-program there. I guess we do Twin Slam? Makes sense. Hey, I want to just keep doing as much damage as possible, so I'm going to ignore the Jump Finder. I guess we'll put it into Stasis. No, there's better things. If I put it into Stasis, we're only going to have 1 Stasis slot open, which is going to be used on Stasis Field anyway. So I want to leave 1 slot open for whatever else we want to put in there. Alright, please wait, Body Slam. Thank you? Question mark? There's 6 burns in my draw pile. I guess we can Liquid Memories Body Slam. Not so bad. Twin Slam's coming out, so I don't feel so bad putting a defend in. Okay. Suspension. Twin Slam is the 3rd energy already. Alright, please be enough. We have 7 strength. Oh, wait, more than enough. Awesome. Vulnerable did some work there. Brew of Sharpness. No. Quartz number 2. Well, now if I find the the Grim Forge event to unsocket all these cards, I won't feel so bad. I'll take that. Madness, huh? Is Madness our energy answer? Sounds plausible to me. It would just cost some draws. But I guess with Guardian Gear, that's not so bad. I think the energy problem is absolutely necessary to fix. So I'm going to take this. I think it's a little bit slow. So we're not doing that. So we might be in a little bit of trouble, but I think overall it's going to be okay. Excellent upgrade Body Slam means that we can't hit it with Madness. Which means that we have a higher chance of hitting roll attacks. Do I have an upgraded roll attack? I know I have 3 of them. No, they're all here. I'm just blind. Alright, Body Slam. And then we're going to recall up here. Alright, give me roll attacks. That's a roll attack. I guess I can do Curl Up on Orb Walk here. Seems good. And this is 6 damage, so we can attack the one with slightly higher HP. And then if I need to, I can use this on a roll attack next turn, and we'll be just fine. Since we drew 2 turn 1, that gives... Oh yeah, we have a Bronze Idol now, so Grievous Wound actually does something. Oh, that means the Heart Fight's going to have some good stuff too. That's good, that's good. What else is good is that we drew Dark Shackles on the 16 times 2 turn. Very nice. This is going to be... We get attack for 9 more. Is it... I think it's worth it to do this. We Body Slam one of them. We get attacked for 23. Which means we have 3 block left over, plus 10 from defensive mode. 13 for next turn. As opposed to Strike Body Slam, we have 15 for next turn. I'm gonna go with the 15 for next turn is better. Even though I want to do more damage. We don't know what the next turn is going to hold, and it could be a big attack. It was not. Oh well. Alright. Pre-program on to future planes, I guess. That seems reasonable. Then Stasis Field will be our last thing. By delaying the playing of our future plans, that means we're more likely to have room for stasis stuff rather than just playing it next turn. We already got our buff from Creepy's Bolster Rod anyways. Okay, now we need to redraw for our roll attacks. You know, now's not such a bad time to play Suspension and redraw. Because I don't think we're going to need Vent Steam for that much longer. So let's just redraw without these. See if we can hit a roll attack. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't have the AoE anymore because we're out of defensive. But I guess we have liquid memories for that too. What do we want to put into stasis here? Do we want to wait on Vent Steam or use it now? I guess we wait on it. Alternatively, I could just not stasis anything. Because we need to put something in for Stasis Field, and then we... Oh wait, no, we don't have future plans in play. Yeah, let's put Defend in. Alright, Madnesses, do your thing. Not quite the thing I wanted you to do, but okay. Alright, roll attack, come on. Okay, we got one. Good. Let's get rid of this. We definitely want to do roll attack twice here. Thankfully it's 24 damage thanks to all the strength we have, so we kill all of those with just one hit. I don't have to juggle damage at all. That's really nice. It's definitely the play. I don't see any other way to get out of this. I could maybe do like Crystal Shiv, Twin Slam on one, and roll attack on the other. That would take it down to 50 damage. We'd have then 7, 14, 28, 38 out of 50 to block. Wouldn't be enough. Alright. Here we go. Boom. Five, 27, 35. We have enough block already. This is 18 damage versus 15. Wait, no, this is 12 damage versus 15, because we already have 3 thorns. I'm not gaining 9. I'm getting 6. Alright. Card into stasis, huh? Guess I'll put the big damage card in. Although we're probably not going to need it. Boom. Very nice. That felt really good. Do I still have room for this? Right, I do, because of Vent Steam. So I guess I take the Aquamarine. What do we have here? Amber Shield Charger, Future Plans Plus. We don't need this. Not enough room. We've skipped multiple Ambers, but at every time that we've skipped it, we haven't really had a slot for it, so I don't really feel bad about it. Also, I don't think Shield Charger's the play. We have enough defense scaling, and we're relying on temporary dexterity, which does not affect Shield Charger, unless we had Accelerate. Take the Aquamarine. Alright, last fight of the act before the boss. And none of them are attacking. That's fine, because we're in defensive mode. But check this out. Gem Finder, defend Madness on the roll attack. It can only ever hit cards that don't cost 0. I'm pretty sure, unless it's forced to. So, good turn, I think. Ooh. Stasis Engine, I think, is the play this time. Although Time Sifter was also strong. We play a lot of 0 costs. The Madnesses are only going to make them more often happen. Words are hard. Body Slam, huh? Let's get rid of the Strike. Let's get rid of the Piercing Hide so the Madness hits the Twin Slam. The most HP is this guy, so we can kill that with Body Slam. Let's go for this one, since it has the lowest. Boom. Alright. Turns out we didn't really even need Stasis Engine, we already just won. Liquid Memories, probably better than Blessing of the Forge at this point. Sapphire, that's funny. Resilient Plate. That could be our Act 4 upgrade. I'm gonna take it. And we don't have any slots for these. Okay. This is it. Aquamarine, Vent Steam, and Recall. We even have an extra 2 energy at the start of combat, but we might not even need it. Thankfully, our first fight is neither of the ones that nerf our deck. It's just a race. I'm actually kind of nervous about this because we're relying a lot on Body Slam, and these guys do a lot of damage. All right, let's do pre-program first to see what we're drawing. That's good. Orbwalk is great to put into stasis immediately. And we exploit gems. Then I guess we Resilient Plate immediately to just keep the 2 decks that we got. Then I can Resilient Plate, Twin Slam, Madness to get this to 0 cost. Alright, pretty straightforward once you think through the whole thing. Straightforward turn 1. We even keep a ton of block. Although we lose half of it immediately. Um, Curl Up is worth 10 block. Roll Attack is worth 20 damage plus whatever is in the... plus whatever the ward is worth. I guess these are 9 actually, since it didn't calculate the temporary dexterity yet. Yeah. I think this is a good start. It's hard to tell right now. I cannot put something into stasis with Curl Up. I have to cancel. Because we have Bottled Anomaly Stasis Field coming out next turn, and these do not come out in time. Oh, Vent Steam's useless against these guys. I don't think we want to keep stacking block, but I could be wrong. Maybe this is the fight I use Liquid Memories just to get Body Slam back. Be worth 6. I guess I don't risk the madness then if I'm going to do Body Slam. I would do Strike, Strike, Piercing Hide, Stasis Field. We probably have to kill one of these two quickly. I think Time Meter will be okay, just as long as we count cards. I think Awakened one might be a problem. Oh, actually, the only 2... We don't play 2 out of our 3. We would only be playing Ore Block for 2 strength. And even then, I could just put that back into defensive and gain strength indefinitely. Outscale the Awakened one. Although, I guess it doesn't really count as outscaling if you're not scaling, if they're not scaling. How much would this be? 21, 52, plus Body Slam. Body Slam is 52, no, plus 5, 57, plus 25 is 82. So we'd be doing 69 damage to Donu, which leaves him at 75, plus 2 from Plated Armor next turn. That doesn't actually get them low enough to kill range, even if I use the Fire Pot. This is already 21. Donu will be attacking for 28 next... Sorry. For 42 next turn? No. No, it's 36. So that's 22, 32? Yeah, that's enough. We can just do Piercing Hide, Stasis Field. We don't have to play Vent Steam here. If I played Vent Steam, it would be on Deca. But I don't think we have to worry about that too much. So let's just do this. Nope, it's good enough. Playing this 4 block should help, though, with our damage output. It is certainly not the greatest damage we have. Damage system we have ever made. Dark Shackles? And I guess now we play Future Plans since that other thing is out. And let's put Defend into Stasis. Oh, we were still in defensive mode. I could have actually brought back Body Slam there. Might have been a good idea, because now we're out of defensive mode. Oh, but we got Body Slam anyways. It's gonna do a decent amount here. Ooh, free roll attack. Nice. So now we just slam Donu a lot. Get it, a 16 brace as well. 97. Hey, that's a kill. Let's go. I think that Resilient Plate's already doing work. Because a lot of that dexterity fed into our damage. Right, I wasn't supposed to do that exactly like that. I would have liked to have both of those. To make the roll attack cost 0. Oh well. Right now we're just focusing on advantage here. Oh right, the Dazes can strip artifact. I forgot about that. I wonder if that's worth doing. Probably don't care, honestly. We got plenty of damage, plenty of block. Stasis Field by itself is blocking for 24 every turn. That is 2/3 of what we need to block for on Deca's attack turns. So yeah, it's already pretty good. we can re-enter defensive immediately. I'll put Madness into stasis. Re-entering defensive means that we have a better chance of doing damage with Body Slam. I guess I'll just get this out of the draw pile. It'll get a lot more useful in the next fights when there's not artifact to worry about. Or I could just daze him to death. Help. If we draw 2 more dazes next turn, then the vulnerable will actually be relevant. That's 1. That is not 2, but we have Dark Shackles now. I think we want the damage more from Vent Steam, so we're going to do it like this. We're also going to do this to make Madness hit Vent Steam. Yep, just like that. It knows it's not permanently 0. So it targeted that first. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. We don't have to set up any counting relics, so there we go. Didn't take very much damage that fight, if at all. Now we've got Awakened One, which I believe we can handle. Alright, we're going to do Madness here. If we draw 2, then we're going to have a lot less chance of actually letting it hit that. So we're doing Defend, Madness, then draw 2. And we hit Twin Slam and Quartz. Do we try to draw another? If we hit roll attacks or Orb Walk, we're very sad, so I think we don't. I think we just settle for the Twin Slam we have here. This is 17 out of 34. It's half. I don't know what kind of damage we have otherwise. We have 3 strength. We can do another 17. This is 21, these 2 strikes. This is 19. 19's not quite enough to kill the front cultist. 19 and 17 is 36 out of 37. If we had 1 more strength, say from putting Orb Walk into stasis, we could, but I don't see that happening. We're going to go for this middle one. Oh wait, there was a Crystal Ward in my hand. Okay, alright. Well, that was dumb of me. Oh well. At least we exactly blocked. Yay. Pre-program, give me a Madness? Dang it. Can't even get close enough. So we can't use it on roll attack. I guess I could put that into stasis. Seems fine. Alright, let's grab 2 permanent dexterity here. We can get a kill on one of these, so I don't think we have to block, amazingly. I think we skip the stasis because we have orb support as well. Ooh, we're actually taking a lot of damage here. Did not realize. Is that a lot? You know, I don't think we have to use liquid memories here. Not yet. We have 52 HP and we're healing after this fight, so just gonna let it happen. We're gonna take our 14, 13. Go into the defensive for another turn. Come on. I have no way to put Orb Walk into stasis? Fine. I'm not giving the Awakened one more strength. There's no need for that. Alright, there's roll attack. Let's get future plans out. Let's play the defend. Actually, let's do this first. Yeah. Now I can play the defend. And Madness. And Stasis Field. Roll attack, Crystal Ward, Body Slam for 100. Very nice. We get to stay in defensive mode for another turn as well. If we redraw Body Slam, we're in business. Big business. In fact, we'd be able to play future plans on that turn if we draw it. We did not. Maybe I should do it anyways, just to get Orb Walk into stasis. But, you know, this fight's going so well that I don't even care. I don't even care. We'll just leave that at 0 cost. Just stack another 50 block or so. Let's get this kill, though. Pre-program. Suspension, huh? Curl up roll attack puts us back into defensive. I think that's probably more important than playing the vent steam here. Put the strike into stasis. Draw one. Put the quartz into stasis. No, we'll put the vent steam in. Let's play this and this. Alright. Body slam, you're up. Okay, here we go. Got a big attack to worry about now. 42. Did not give him a single point of strength. The 2 strength comes from Ascension. Stasis something here. I guess Dark Shackles? Sure. I think we have enough block in hand up already. We can enter defensive like this. Play 3 wards on the defend, and we're good. I can even put this defend into stasis if I had that power in play, but I don't. I don't even need to play Dark Shackles yet. I guess future plans will be putting our block into stasis here. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't need to keep the Dark Shackles this turn, we're just fine. Let's keep going. Let's win this fight. Roll attack has to be more damage than 2 defense. 64. Yeah, that we have enough time for that. Maybe not. Oof, void on 3 energy. Sheesh. I'm gonna just draw a card like this. Hey, pretty good. Just get rid of this at this point. We don't need it. We're gonna win very soon. Sure, we'll put you into stasis as well. I am noticing our damage is still pretty slow. We're gonna have problems against the heart, unless I figure out something in the next shop or whatever. Very nice. Now we move to Act 4. Well, it will certainly help to get permanent scaling, deck scaling with Resilient Plate. I didn't really think about that much. This is useless. Oddly Smooth Stone's got to be good at this point. Giga Beam I don't think is the answer. There's the Floating Orbs, though. We can absolutely take that here. Gremlin Horn's interesting for next fight, but I don't think is actually going to be that helpful. So I think it's Oddly Smooth Stone, Floating Orbs, card remove on strike. And then maybe take Panache even? How much do we have? 291, 368, 569. We're short by 12 to do that. We definitely take these, though. Absolutely. But is it the Smooth Stone or the Panache? 10 damage every 5 cards. It's very marginal. I think the Dex will keep us alive longer, as well as do more damage with Body Slam. We don't have any way to socket Thorns. Not even... no campfire, you know. We could replace a potion here. Ooze Infused Drink, I think, is the wrong play. Fire Potion, I don't think is necessary anymore, but it could be in the next fight. It's probably better than all of these. Although, actually, Strength Potion is pretty good for the heart. Oof. You know what, I'm going to do it. I think at worst, we use Liquid Memories in the next fight. Grab this as well. Yep, that's going to be it. $33 on turn 1. What else is new? We can't block this. We can play this Orb Walk, I suppose. We also just play the Gem Finder. Orb Walk gives us like actual strength, though. Gives us an extra 6 block for playing it, as well from Triggy's Bolster Rod. Do it like this. We're a bit short. I could have actually turned around if I wanted. I think it's a little risky here. We're gonna have to deal with 2 burns on top of the draw pile. Time Bomb? What about the Sentry Blast? Sentry Blast can actually turn me around no matter which way we're facing. It's probably worth it. Let's hope we get a good draw here despite the burns. We did not. We're 13 brace left? I guess we can bring back Curl Up to get another 10 block. Yeah, it doesn't seem so bad. I can even put one of these burns into stasis to make sure they don't hurt me. Yeah. Let's do that. Cancel that. And Body Slam. Okay. Take 20 damage, we go back into defensive again. Get a bonus 10 block from that, which is nice. We don't have any decks in hand? Wow. That's sad. Now we can use Madness on roll attack. We want to turn around for this. I think we use Dark Shackles on this guy this turn. Not the most amazing thing. Oh, right, because that was AoE. I could have actually attacked this with the Orb Slam and then turned around with the roll attack. Because technically roll attack is targeted. Alright. Welp. Strip more artifact, maybe? I think first things first we do this. Because we're going to be attacking this guy anyways, so let's just do it. I could also turn around and strip artifact that way. Let's do this first, because I'm going to play another one of these anyway. If I turn around, I save 7 block for the multi-attack next turn. And possibly Body Slam? No, Body Slam already passed. Gosh. I'm very likely to be able to turn around. No, wait, I'm guaranteed, because I have floating orbs. Yeah, let's just strip artifact. Man, this fight's hard. This has already done its thing, so like putting it into stasis wouldn't stop the 2 damage. I love how it keeps taking away focus because I have technically orb slots. Let's Let's do pre-program here. Madness, huh? Okay. I think this draws me to... to the roll attack. That's what I was trying to say. There's body slam. Wow. Some luck right there. Alright, looks like we're going to have to do a 50-50 on whether the roll attack hits. Gets hit by madness. Because I'm going to do twin slam twice, leaving 1 energy. I think it should be fine no matter what happens here. We are definitely going to have enough damage to kill this, no matter what. Because we're getting so much block time. Alright, madness, what do you got? Roll attack it is. Very nice. Strip an artifact, play stasis field, play body slam, crystal ship warp slam. Wow. Okay, this fight could have gone a lot worse, I think. But we made it. Everything was filled for stasis field. Okay, that's fine. We still have 100 block. Time to get rid of Central Blast as well, I guess. Just gotta finish up the fight. Alright. Bottled Flame. That is interesting. Got an Essence of Steel. Got another gem we're not going to take. And I'm not going to take these either. I don't think. Maybe Amber's good? Nah. Skipping those. Alright, what do we put in the Bottled Flame, if anything? We could bottle a roll attack for turn 1. I think overall we would just want to get to our powers as soon as possible, right? Biggest problem would be not getting our setup in play fast enough, and roll attack doesn't even give us brace. I was thinking that maybe we could put it in our hand turn 1 and then get it with a madness, but I think that actually is less chances. So yeah, and Twin Slam doesn't... Actually, Twin Slam does do something. We're not going to be frail on turn 1. So having this on turn 1 allows us to get a bonus 14 block. Actually 16 because we have Smooth Stone. Before we're frailed. Which makes us a lot safer. Getting a power in play early also gives us block though. Also I want Resilient play to be drawn on a turn with Dex gems. And having it on turn 1 makes it actually less possible because we don't have the draw cards in hand. Alright, I'm skipping it. I'm gonna drink both our potions immediately. Oh hey, we got Twin Slime anyways. Hooray. Okay, Floating Orbs on turn 1 is not bad. Extra strength there too, well, that's nice. I could skip playing these for Pocket Watch. If I was going to do that, the correct play was just to play Twin Slam once and then the Crystal Ward for block. Looks like that's what I'm going to do anyways. Because I need to draw as many cards as possible to get my setup in play. Alright. Construction Form? Hello. Alright, well, it'll come out in 4 turns, I suppose. 3 times 15, okay. I think we just have to use the madness here. I think we're fine with whatever we hit, though. Strike. Me and my big mouth. I think that was our worst hit. And then we lose our plated armor, too. All four of it. That was awful. At least we have three permanent decks? No? That's nice. Of course we draw Void on the wrong turn as well. Actually, we can stasis? No, we can't. Looks like we're taking another 20. That's fine. I guess it's better to lose the HP early than later, because now we get brace numbers as compensation. Just gonna get that out of hand and out of the deck. We still got another 2. We got 3 turns of defensive, I guess, including this one. And now we even have construction form we can play. That's great. All right, let's draw 2 here. Construction form. We can wait to play stasis field because it doesn't matter if we redraw it or not. Can even use these to cleanse the artifact. It seems pretty nice. I don't think we care about redrawing this roll attack since it costs 2. We have 2 more in the deck. Let's clear some space in hand here. A little bit. See what we're drawing? There's Dark Shackles, if we can get to it. We can, because if we do one of these 2, then Quartz can draw the rest. And we have room in stasis too. I'm glad we established that after the fact and not before. Right. Do it like that. Rude's Wound. Ignite. Dark Shackles. And now we have plenty of block for next turn. I hope that was correct. We're actually doing a decent amount of damage thanks to the thorns we have. Forgot about that part of the hard fight, so I guess we're not so far off from a win as I thought. We are still not drawing Body Slam at the right time, though. That is a... That is an observation I have made. No. Of course we don't draw Vent Steam either. Because why would we? Why would the game be easy? We're gonna do all our block things first, which means defend, then Body Slam. Yeah. Then Orb Slam, Resilient Plate, Curl Up. And I'm gonna put that in stasis. And hopefully, this is enough to not die. Okay, perfect. Single attack means that we won't lose all our buffers to a multi-hit. Also, we gained 13 block from stasis field. That's great. Having that passive block come out every turn is really great, because it means that we don't lose our buffer to Beat of Death. Okay. Let's go back into defensive, I guess. Great news. Oh, it's dead. Okay, great. Not complaining about that. GG. That floating orbs, I think, helped, though. I talked about not needing damage for the heart, but floating orbs probably did it a lot. Ooh, we perfected a fight. I forget which one that was. Oh, are you kidding? 29.99. That's funny. We were 1 normal enemy away from 3,000. Because Ascension 20. Like, everything in the game gives you a multiple of 5 points except for normal enemies slain. So if this number is not a multiple of 5, you know where that is gone. Literally anything else would have gotten us 3,000. Oh well, that's still special in its own right. Good stuff. Okay. Man, what a run. Coming out of Act 1, I thought this was going to be actually kind of boring, but things got kind of tense the later we got. We're having trouble finding damage sources. Thankfully, the body slam and the floating orbs came in clutch, and of course, the thorns for the heart. Piercing Height did a surprising amount of work with the Thorns gem, so that's pretty cool. This Act 2 route was also really interesting. The way that we kept pushing our luck with the elites, despite not knowing how strong our deck was actually going to be. I think we did that very well. Bottled Anomaly on Stasis Field was also great. Toy Ornithopter helped a lot. In fact, we would have died had we not played differently, because we were at 2 HP after this fight. So, we would have had to use more if Toy Ornithopter hadn't healed us for so much already. And, yet again another game where a lot of relics came into play. We used White Beast Statue a lot. We used Broken Tooth. Ceramic Fish got extra value from Exploit Gems. Not Exploit Gems, Gem Finder, which even let us exploit gems. Bottled Anomaly did great. Toy Ornithopter did great. Pocket Watch had some use. We were able to use it in the Heart Fight even. Triggy's Bolster Rod gave us a lot of value. Pilot's Codex saved us a couple of times. Oh, that's why we had so much strength in the Heart Fight. Bronze Idol did things. Yeah, Smoothstone did things. Crazy Run. We made use of pretty much everything. Oh yeah. We also had Nayao's Lament. Funny stuff. And of course, since we didn't buff swap, we got Guardian Gear, so that was fun. The times that we get that are so few and far between that it's really special to get it. 3 energy win, and we were struggling with stasis the whole game. I think the Madnesses did actually help as much as I thought they would, so that was another great pickup. And yeah, overall, I think everything just came together in a very satisfying way for me. I hope this run was just as satisfying for you, or at least enjoyable, and I hope that you stick around for future episodes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.